Real estate in Metro Manila forces a specific calculation. You are trading capital for a location that dictates how many hours of your daily life you buy back from the city. Every day, professionals face a brutal tug-of-war. You want the premium, quiet calm of the Bay, but your logistical reality demands you stay close to the concrete gridlock of the business districts. Sands Residences resolves this tension by pulling those two requirements into a single, highly centralized vertical hub. Anchored directly on historic Roxas Boulevard, the building borders the green space of Rizal Park while securing your front row access to the Manila Bay sunset. Choosing this hyper-connected footprint means you stop losing hours to suburban sprawl and start reclaiming your schedule. Let's break down the first type of buyer who thrives here, the academic and medical optimizer. For this group, the primary currency is absolute focus. Looking at the street map, we see how close the property sits to institutions like UP Manila and the Philippine General Hospital. Notice how these hubs cluster tightly together, within a walkable 1.2-kilometer radius from the front doors. For students or practitioners working grueling shifts, this creates a zero-friction commute. You can walk or take a 5-minute transit ride straight to your ward or lecture hall. The trade-off is direct. You give up the isolated quiet of a distant suburban home in exchange for waking up minutes away from where you need to be. In a high-stress, time-poor profession, this specific geographic placement optimizes your day by stripping away the exhaustion of travel. The second profile is the civic and corporate navigator, the professional who requires predictable, reliable access to major decision-making centers. If your work involves the civic sector, your immediate neighbors include the Department of Finance, a mere 300 meters away, and the Senate of the Philippines, just 2.6 kilometers down the road. On a macro level, the egress here is highly strategic. Roxas Boulevard acts as a major artery feeding directly into the NAIA Expressway, providing a straight shot to the airport. Standard Metro Manila gridlock traps commuters in narrow inner-city streets. Positioning yourself right on this wide thoroughfare bypasses a significant portion of that daily congestion. That infrastructure translates to rapid, predictable routes into major hubs like the Makati Business District or the massive Mall of Asia complex. You are trading geographical distance away from the city center for sheer logistical dominance right at the edge of the Bay. By replacing cross-city traffic with immediate infrastructure leverage, this profile uses the building's physical placement as a tool to control their demanding schedule. Finally, we have the lifestyle and leisure strategist. This buyer prioritizes high-end convenience, retail access, and keeping hands off the daily maintenance of a home. Living here means utilizing an on-demand professional concierge, actively outsourcing your daily chores and property maintenance to the building's dedicated staff. With major commercial centers like Robinsons Manila just 700 meters away, the surrounding retail landscape practically functions as an extension of your own personal pantry. The calculation here is intentional. You willingly consolidate your private living footprint indoors so you can tap into massive resort-level support systems right outside your door. That experience begins the moment you step inside. The ground-level commercial area and grand lobby are designed to deliver a premium, hotel-like arrival every single day. Trading expansive private acreage for these shared concierge-backed amenities guarantees that when you are off the clock, your hours are entirely your own. This brings us to the core mathematical concept of the building, the commute-to-leisure conversion. This chart plots your distance to daily hubs against time saved. It shows that paying a premium for a Roxas Boulevard address, keeping your travel between 700 meters and 1.2 kilometers, lands you squarely in the high-impact, low-effort quadrant, resulting in massive energy savings. Those hours you reclaim from the road have a specific destination, the master-planned amenity deck occupying the entire 9th floor. This zone houses the core lifestyle upgrades, giving you dedicated access to facilities like the lap pool, the fitness gym, and the Grand Sunset Lounge. You are exchanging the endless weekend upkeep of a private backyard for a meticulously maintained shared retreat available to you 365 days a year. The math holds up. The hours you save bypassing Manila traffic directly fund the hours you spend relaxing in these exclusive, elevated lifestyle zones. Here is the reality check. Sands Residences is highly optimized, but specifically for buyers who view geographic proximity as their absolute highest value asset. This decision tree maps out the ideal liar packs. If you are a legacy investor, a fast-moving executive, or a medical professional, this location aligns perfectly with your goals. Conversely, if you are looking for sprawling horizontal acreage far removed from the urban core, the vertical efficiency of this lifestyle will feel misaligned. But if you want to be right where luxury and logic intersect by the bay, the choice is clear. For the urban optimizer, this building is a strategic anchor in the city, putting the best of Manila right outside your door.
A quiet whisper starts to bloom, dispelling shadows in the room. No heavy latch, no rusted hinge, just gentle knowing deep within. The world outside can rush and chase, but I find my calm, find my pace. A steady drum, a soft chime sound on fertile, rich, expansive ground. Open the gate, let the current run under this bright, abundant sun. A flowing channel, wide and free for all that's meant for me. Hands unclench, a soften hold, more stories waiting to unfold. Each breath a deep receiving pour, new pathways opening at the door. The world outside can rush and chase, but I find my calm, my pace. A steady drum, a soft chime sound on fertile, rich, expansive ground. Open the gate, let the current run under this bright